Hello my friends, the situation with the Russian logistics gets worse for Russia every day. This video was filmed by one of the Russian drivers whose truck is stuck between those two kabooms on the highway. So he complains that he cannot overtake the fire, he cannot return back, so maybe he will wait for one more strike. So he complains and he left his vehicle because it is more safe to stay outside. Yeah, the truck in the front is completely gone. And it was transporting something which is useful for the Russian army, could be, yeah? So the idea for Ukraine is not actually to hit every truck, but it's like with the Strait of Hormuz, hit some of the trucks, and the rest of the companies plus drivers would think twice whether they should deliver some of the goods to Crimea or not. Well, Russians have already reported that the Ukrainian drones were spotted in Jankoy. This is the northern part of Crimea. The kabooms were happening today at the afternoon. Jankoy is the main crossroad, and also there is the Russian military base. Well, I don't have the images coming from this area to definitely tell what was kaboomed, but Romanov, Russian Z blogger, reported about multiple of the strikes by United States-made, as they say, United States-made Hornet drones. Well, those are being used mostly on the road from Rostov-on-Don to Crimea to kaput all of those strikes, to disable the Russian logistics for the Russian army, and yes, for locals as well, because there is the fuel shortage in Crimea and it's getting worse every day. Guys, just a short break, like this video and subscribe for the channel, it's very important, and let's continue. And those are the cues for the gas stations, usual picture in Crimea. I wonder why the Kerch Bridge is not being open for the fuel supplies, still it's been used just partially. Strange. So Russians are filming in Crimea. One of the guys decided to take a horse because of the lack of the fuel, but what is interesting that the name Gazprom, so Russian gas and oil company, which means he is probably working on some of the gas station. And just a couple of days ago, Ukrainian drones visited Feodosia port, so this is Feodosia city itself, and Russia has the oil storage, or had the oil storage, because all of the tanks, well, I think two left. Two of the oil tanks left, because before Ukraine has already visited this facility at least 4 of the times, and this is one of the last ones. I think, yeah, 2 of the tanks, and they were without oil. Yeah, you can see 2 of the tanks left, they were visible, but there's no thermal trace, so they're empty, and the full tanks, they were burning, so all of the tanks disappeared, which were in use at least. Yep, that's the magical trick. With the help of several drones, you may make those refineries or oil storages to vanish. Oh, Russian war criminal Strelkov even says that Ukrainian forces may attack Crimea in June, landing troops and make dash across Dnipro. Back in 2023, I guess I recorded the video that this attack operation is definitely possible. I mean, the huge landing operation in Crimea. But yeah, we'll see, because Ukraine cut supplies, logistics, air defense systems, and Russians are concerned about the landing operation. That's why they put the concrete pyramids right at the beaches, they dig some of the trenches, so it is like one of the scenarios. But whether Ukraine is capable for those operations right now, yeah, we'll see. In 2023, before that major Ukrainian counteroffensive, I would say yes. Now, yeah, I guess the Ukrainian army is in lack of the resources after all for this landing operation in Crimea. And the Ukrainian Luftwaffe drone unit is disabling some of the Russian logistics right at the front lines and a little bit further. So those are military trucks. This Russian was lucky to evacuate from this ammunition carrying vehicle. The secondary kabooms, it means that it was transporting some of the shells. One more truck just across the fields, and you see it's not colored in green standard colors. Yeah, it's some sort of the bluish one, and it's not the filter because the green trees are around and green grass. This is just a commercial looking vehicle, and it was targeted by one more drone, and Russians, as usually, they run away if they're lucky, and the vehicle is Russian Kamaz has been cancelled one more time just to make sure. Yeah, one more drone, here we go, Kamaz is gone. And the civilian-looking truck, but it was used for the Russian army. It was hit on the way, and yeah, again, Russians are dropping out from the Ghost Rider truck, and the truck is gone. It is understandable. Wow, this is epic. Yeah, that's the usual thing which is happening on the front lines nowadays, and the Russians, they cannot do the same stuff. They're simply in lack of the drone technologies. Well, they have some of the middle strikes, Lancet drones, but they're way less capable compared to Ukrainian drones. Yeah, long time no see. Those donkeys or mules on the front lines, but they're still there. I think it was filmed a couple of months ago. Judging on those jackets, I think it was in March, maybe. And yesterday Russia lost a couple of the vessels. This one is the cargo ship that was hit by the drone. So it was damaged, not completely kaputted, but here we go, kind of the big one, precisely hit by the same Luftwaffe group. The second drone to the same target and close to rear part, as you might see. And with the damages, of course, this vessel is unable to function. Well, at least for some time, maybe a couple of months. Plus, France, together with the United Kingdom, performed a landing operation on the Russian Shadow Fleet tanker Tagur. I think that's the name of this one. The tanker was captured, detained in Atlantic Ocean, 100 kilometers away from the nearby shore, and it is the breakthrough in those capturing operations of our allies, so not just American army is capable for those missions, but also our European allies. Macron in his tweet already called it as the justice. Yes, of course, it's the base from Macron, and he promised more of that stuff. Hopefully. Alright, Putin gathered some sort of the elderly men around him at some of the conference and said that Kiev leadership has decided to open a new page in the series of its crimes, to give a new quality of the conflict as the whole. Well, that's their choice. Putin threatens with inevitable retaliation for the strike on Starobilsk. Again, this Starobilsk, that's the hoax, basically. There is no direct evidence that it was the Ukrainian attack on some of the civilian infrastructure. Nothing was presented. Well, just some of the Russian propaganda. Nevertheless, Russia uses it as an excuse to attack Kiev and other Ukrainian cities. Just last week there was the major strike, including a Reshnik missile, and right now, while I'm recording this video, there is a new attack on Ukraine with lots of the drones, hypersonic missiles. About Reshnik, for now, there were no reports, but everything could be. Russia is Russia. Alright, some of the photos were shown of probably Ukrainian-made air-pract aircraft equipped with the drone interceptors, so 3 interceptors on each wing, totally 6, and those are probably pilots, and here's the interceptor. Here we go, some of the guys, yay, they fly, and this is an alternate for Antonov 28, I guess. The aircraft that is equipped with a Gatling cannon and also those drone interceptors under the wing. Well, it's not like the full alternate, because on Antonov 28 there is the large gimbal, drone operator, gunner, pilots, and they fly for a very long time. Here is just like a mothership for the drone interceptors, but why not? Yeah, why not? Also, by the way, the job could be coordinated with that Ukrainian Antonov 28 that shut down already, I think, more than 200 of the Shahids. Yeah, guys, it's kind of the short update, but stand by for one more video. I'm gonna upload it in a few hours, okay? So, please support my job on Patreon. As usual, if you can, the link for it is in the video description right below, or you may join membership of YouTube by pressing button join. Because of your support, my job is possible, so thank you so much. And also like this video, subscribe for the channel. I wish you all a peaceful sky wherever you are, and have a great time.